What's up? What's up, Thursday? Welcome to my house. So, guys, I'm going to go over a few rules, things you need to be on the lookout for, being able to pay attention to your surroundings, furniture, stuff. I'm going to get into all that in a minute. Make sure you have space. I've never done anything like this, so bear with me, but we are all just trying to be able to still do things together, and this is our way of doing it. So first and foremost, I hope you guys are well and happy, healthy, and you're getting some good family time. That's really important, and I think that's the pearl in this. So yeah, there's a pearl in everything. So that's today's little golden nugget. There is a pearl in everything. So sometimes you have to just search really hard. But we can make good out of bad situations. And so here we go. I am going to first go through taking roll. Make sure everybody's here. Boop. Yep. Uh-huh. Nope. Got a dog in class. That's weird. All right. First, I want to go over a bunch of safety stuff. Like a whole bunch. Like an hour's worth. Okay? So, I always felt like safety second, But apparently, this whole virus thing's making me rethink my priorities. So, anyways, safety is first, guys. You know that. I know that. All kidding aside, safety for ourselves and safety for others. It's paramount. It's super, super important. And that always has to be somewhere in your mind that overrides everything. Even if you think you can do your back handspring 100 times, you still have to make sure, if you're doing it in the yard or if you're doing it in the gym, you got to look at your surroundings. Don't just look where you're getting ready to go. Look at the other people in the room with you. Kind of make eye contact. Start understanding the room and see if anybody else looks like they might be going where you're about to go. You know what I mean? So don't just look at you and where you're at. Look at your surroundings to see who else might be thinking they're going to be going towards the same area you're going to be going into. Okay? So you don't want to go round off back handspring, back tuck when you got little Timmy over here. Can't think straight because he's only 2, but he's going to run because he sees a ball over there. Okay? All right. So are we on the same page? Rule number 1. Always make sure that you have permission from your parents to be doing whatever it is you're about to do. If you're about to do handstands, you got to make sure, hey, Mom, is it okay that I do handstands? You never know. They could say, nose. Read my lips. Nose. You could say, hey, look at my surroundings. Maybe I have a dog. Maybe I have a little brother or sister. Maybe I have a kitty cat who loves to walk into every room I walk into. So you have to be on the lookout. I see a dog coming from about a block away. Guys, you also have to make sure that there's no corners of the furniture that you could kick. Like if you're going to do a handstand, you got to make sure that there's like 5 gigantic feet. 1 big foot, 2 big foot, 3 big foot, 4 big foot, and 5 big feet. And you know me, kids, always have chalk. Now, I understand you shouldn't use chalk in the house, okay? I get it. Parents, you're welcome. Kids, I don't think so, okay? But this is my house. So I'm going to. And kids, when you grow up, if you want to use chalk in your house, you can do it. But this is your parents' house. If they say no chalk, no chalk. Okay? Make sure that you talk to your parents about wearing shoes. I'm a fan of shoes, but not if you're going to put your shoes on the wall. Or you can totally just keep your arms by your ears and keep your armpits open and let them breathe. Because when you just close them down, they start to get kind of a unique smell about them. You got to keep them up in the air. Okay? Boom. Boom. Right here. Now, you're getting ready to do your handstand. Remember that nice long lunge. You want a nice long lunge. So just put one foot right here in front of the other one. Boom. Real big one right there. Okay? If you don't have a big foot out there, I need you to go find one in your daddy's closet. Okay? Big old foot. Get a big old shoe. Right here. Now, you're going to reach out and hands right here and hold the handstand and come back down. Ding dong. Now, if you haven't been doing any handstands or anything for a while, you are going to need to not do everything like you used to do, where you could hold a handstand for 10 seconds. You need to slowly, gradually work back into it, okay? If this is the first time you've tumbled or done anything in a long time, in a couple weeks, then your body needs to get back in the groove. So, take it slow, okay? Boom, right here, ding. That one was a quick one, and then I'm coming right back down. Okay, notice how I don't just drop my arms down. Remember that, girls. Here, keep those arms, boom, and then come back down. Ding dong. Okay, can everybody say ding into the dong? Okay, I need the parents to say ding to the dong. Now you know what we're doing and how we're talking when we was in the back of the gym. Parents said ding in the dong. We're waiting on you. Okay, say it like you mean it. All right, guys, next thing. For a little added conditioning, or if you don't want to kick into the handstand, then you can do the Spider-Man. Okay, this is great. I do it still. Okay, I mean, you can't do enough of these. So you'll put your hands down. I like to jump to mine, but you can walk it up. Make sure those armpits are open. Last thing you want to do is catch a drift them little armpit stink. Okay, boom, right here. And just hold this tight body. Let's hold it for, what, 5 seconds? 4, 3, 2. And when your arms start to shake like mine are, instead of just crumbling and landing on your head or landing on your knees, I want you to make sure you still have some strength left and come down nice and easy. Okay, the last thing you want is for everything to just collapse. One, you're going to get hurt, so don't do that. Make sure you still have enough strength left to come down on purpose. Remember, always come down on purpose. Never just go with it. Never just fall. You never know how you're going to land. And that's how a lot of accidents happen. When you just start falling and you're like, timber. You don't even say timber. You're just like, all right, I'm just going to go with it. Boom. And then all of a sudden your nose is over on your cheek. You got someone else's ear where your nose used to be. Okay? Remember, always have a plan in place. Call it the P and the P. A plan in place. Because you can't end a handstand like this. Okay? Should have had a plan in place. So what are you going to do if you start getting tired? You're upside down. You're too close to the wall. You feel you're shaking. Kind of like old Coach Kyle was just a second ago. What are you going to do then? Huh? You're counting to 10 because you heard somebody, one of your friends, can hold it for 10 seconds. You want to beat that friend. Take it slow. 1 second at a time. Okay? So if you can only hold it for 3 seconds, hold it for 3 seconds, come back down. Do that 5 times. If you can hold it for 5 seconds, hold it for 5 seconds. Do that 5 times. Once it starts getting easy on that 4th and 5th time, that's when you know you can add a second. Okay? If you're coming down silently, let's talk about that. Parents, get ready for a stealth child in the making. So kids, what I was talking about. 1, the safety. Don't crumble down on your body, on your head. Okay? That's your whole body getting ready to come down on your face. Don't you do it. Instead, come back down on your feet, because what else you don't want to do is just have to land because you didn't want to die and you didn't want to break your face off. So, I need you to make sure you still have enough power and strength to come down on purpose so you can tiptoe down the wall. Because the last thing you want, besides a broken nose over on your cheek and the ear on your nose, is 1, to be unrecognizable. But yeah, last thing you want, well, I guess after all that being said, the third to last thing you want is for you to make a big thud upstairs. And your parents think, what just happened? Did old Billy Bob just throw his bed out the window? Is old Sally up on the roof doing jumping jacks? Am I dreaming that there is a zoo in Sammy's bedroom? Is there a herd of buffalo in the attic? Did somebody just shoot a cannon upstairs? Start walking around. Start practicing now. Start trying to walk on your tippy toes silently. Silently. Because later, when we jump, we're going to learn to jump without making a sound whatsoever. And that's going to come real handy when you're trying to really explode off the floor coming out of your round off. You don't want to land on your whole foot and just clunk around. Hey, everybody, I'm upstairs. I'm just going to the bathroom. And everybody downstairs is like, we knows! We heard you! We want to hit that tuck position. So we're in a hollow body when we leave the trampoline or the floor. Boom. Then we bring our knees up. We've already left the surface, whatever you're jumping off of, in a nice tight body. Boom. Look at my shins. They're not bending down here like this. Okay? My shins, in my hollow hold, my shins are still facing the ceiling. Okay? As I tuck, I keep my shins straight. Boom. Okay? Now, to get around in my flip, it's not for me throwing my head back. It's not for me arching my back. That's why I love doing this drill on the floor, because it's teaching you to, you don't have to do the throw back of the head and the throw my back and arch it really loosely to get around. So in order to get those hips up and over your head, which makes you rotate, I need you to lift. Boom, right here. I'm going to hit this. So right here on the wall, let's do this. Boom. Right there. This is such a tight drill. I've never seen it. In fact, let's get a little closer to the wall. Boom. Boom. Right here. Yo, this is sick. This is such a great drill. Boom. Right here. This is our tuck position. Notice my hips are going over my head. Okay? I'm halfway around in a backflip, and I didn't even throw my head back, arch my back, or nothing. I'm laying here. Right now, I'm about to meet my knees to my teeth. But boom, this is it. Boom. So we go from here. My shins you have to squeeze them. You have to stay tight. You can't just drop them and let your feet hit your bottom. Boom. So I want you to do this. Boom. And try and keep your shins facing the wall here, the ceiling here, and then boom. You should be able to roll right back to this position. Right here. So, we'll try it again. Here. Boom. Boom. Back. stay tight. Boom, boom. This is a great drill. Oh my goodness. Man, it's just fun to do. Okay, see you guys in 5 minutes. I want you to start working on this, parents. I want you to notice and see the body shapes and just kind of just point out, you know, what they're not doing. Be like, hey, don't kick your bottom. Boom. Save that for you guys to do later when they ain't eating their vegetables, right? Or am I right? I'm just kidding. So right here, boom, stay tight and roll. You should be able to roll just like a ball. Okay, what we don't want to do is, boom, because then we do this. Boom, and then if you're upstairs, parents just heard thunder. They're telling everybody to evacuate to the cellar because they think a tornado is on the prowl. And it's sunny out. So, I want you to be super tight and quiet. We want to try and do these things silent, okay? Notice how I hit my toes to kind of just push in gently. And here, I'm trying to stay as quiet as I can. Okay, the next thing I want you to try and do is jump and land without making a sound. So there's a difference. I'm going to show you the quiet one first. Boom. Or, boom. That was me landing on my whole foot. I want you to try and land only on the balls of your feet. And if you don't know what the balls of your feet are, at least it's not going to thud. And then your parents aren't going to let you do jumps, jumping jacks even. Start practicing. Walk around on your tippy toes. Okay? The more you practice, the more it just becomes natural. Okay? It's easier. And all of a sudden, you're doing cartwheels upstairs and nobody knows. You're supposed to be in bed by 6 o'clock. Sally's upstairs doing cartwheels till 9. You're welcome, parents. Shh. Kids, balls of your feet. Gently, gently. And remember, if you're doing handstands and a dog or a kid or cat come in, stop what you're doing, show them some love, and then say, "Be gone!" But apparently, be gone doesn't work for me. It looks like this. Jump up and pike. Jump up, pike. Okay, so guys, that concludes today's lesson. Now remember, we're doing lunges, handstands. You can do them against the wall. You can do Spider-Man against the wall. You can do your cartwheels. It's such a nice day. Parents, if you allow your kids to do cartwheels and round-offs in the yard, then that's your call. We can't say go out and do them in the yard, but that's up to the parents. Keep an eye on them. If that happens, if kids do tumble in the yard, so kids, if you ever tumble in the yard, I want you to, 1, wear a mask. 2, always wear gloves. How'd that get on there? 3, always look in the yard and see if there's like nails, anything you might trip or roll on, sticks, stuff like that. Just clear out a path. Like this. Get that out of there. Boom. Also, never tumble in the mornings when the grass is still wet. Okay? Never tumble downhill or uphill. Make sure the grass isn't slick. Never tumble in the rain. You can sing and you can dance in the rain, but no tumbling in the rain. How'd that get on there? So, if you're going to, and I don't recommend it, but if you do, parents, your discretion, but make sure you're practicing safe skills, you know? So to end today's lesson, I want to thank you so much for being here, for showing up to class. I'm working out the kinks too, so trying to figure it out, what I'm able to do with common things in the house that I know you'll be able to do. One thing I just thought, how'd that get on there? All right. So in all seriousness though, guys, thank you for showing up. Please practice safety. Okay. Always. If you're going outside, you put on a mask or don't you go. And I'm not telling you to go outside. I'm just letting you know if your parents are letting you go in the backyard, you're probably going to tumble. You're probably going to do something that you can do. Don't try things you can't do. Never go under a trampoline. Ever. Never walk under a trampoline. Please. Please. I'm going to give you 1 minute to promise me. Hold up your right hand. Say, I. Hold up your right hand. And say, I promise. Okay? Say, I promise. Ooh. Never walk under my hair either. Nope. I promise to never walk under a trampoline. Say it, please. Please. It is the most important thing you could ever learn. If there's one thing that you grow up knowing is that Coach Kyle taught you to never walk under a trampoline. If that's all you ever learn, I'm okay with that. Sorta, you know. Guys, make sure that you're not close to furniture. Make sure you are not around other people. You know, I've gotten kicked in the chin. I was getting ready to help a kid with a handstand, and I came up from behind him. I come up from behind him, and I was getting ready to catch a leg, and I caught it right in the chin. I didn't have the beard at the time, so there was no cushion to push it. And how'd that get here? One thing I really want us to focus on is safety. Okay, we are going to be doing a couple different safety rules. We're going to do it every time, every video, every class, just to remind you. Because sometimes we get so good at the sport, if you will, that we forget about safety sometimes, and it's the most important part. Remember? Okay, we talked about that. Also, if you're hanging from a bar, never let go of your hands. When you're on a bar, a monkey bar, anywhere bar. I'm not talking to you parents, okay? I'm talking to the kids. Never let go and just hold on with your legs. Never hang upside down. Always have a hand on a bar. Super rule. Those are the two things. That's it. Guys, be safe. I miss you guys. I love you guys. Can't wait for us to get all back together again. Feel free to leave comments. Let me know what you guys have at home so I know what I can use. Because I got plenty of mats, I got bars, I got whatever, I got a little trampoline, I got a big trampoline. Let me know, because I can use that stuff if it helps you. Yeah. You can always leave me a message on Facebook, Kyle Brust, or Instagram. And I am Cartwheel Coach. And hey, guys, they said bye too already, okay? They said bye. We got to close up at the bar. All right. So anyways, guys, let me know. Give me some feedback. Things you want to do. How much space you have. Maybe you're working with not a lot of space, kids. I don't know. Let me know. So I can adapt. I just did what I just thought would be simple, basic, and safe. Kind of something to get you back going into the week until we meet again. See you guys.